Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, and I am doing something that is very reminiscent of what I did in my youth over the summer, which is the summer reading program. Now, not all libraries offer an adult summer reading program. I am very lucky that Hillsboro does, and it is $1 to participate. I called Marion's library, where Sam and I work. They are not doing an adult summer reading program this year. Otherwise, I probably would have done both. But let me show you what's in my packet for the adult summer reading program at the Hillsboro, Kansas Public Library. So Sam and I are actually both doing the summer reading program, so we each paid $1, and we each got an envelope. Mine is pink. So I will show you what is inside. So the first thing in it is a letter, and it says color our world, and that seems to be the general summer reading program theme that I've seen. Marion has that one, Hillsboro has it, I've seen on TikTok, other libraries around the country have that theme, so that must just be the general theme for 2025's summer reading program. It says, hello friends, thanks for participating in the 2025 Adult Summer Reading Program. This year our theme is Color Our World. I am hoping to organize an event this summer for all to be a part of. Still working out the details, but stay tuned to Facebook for announcements. As for the reading program, you may read any genre you are comfortable with or branch out to something you've never read before. The bingo page may stretch you a little with things like reading a graphic novel or a biography. Each time you get a bingo, let me know and I will enter your name into the weekly drawing. You can keep going on the same bingo sheet for as many as possible. More bingo sheets are available if you need them at the library. For another chance to get your name in the weekly drawing, try the Color Your World to-do list and the book trivia in your packet, or come spin the color wheel. That activity is at the library. So 2 for Tuesday. Each Tuesday we'll have a chosen color to spin for. If you land on that color, you get your name into our drawing. You can spin up to 2 times each Tuesday. Each Friday afternoon, a name will be drawn for a prize. When you signed up, your name went into the drawing twice. So my name and Sam's name are already in the drawing 2 times. The more you participate, the more chances you have to win something cool. The program runs from June 2nd, so yesterday, to July 11th. The grand prize drawing will be on Friday, July 11th. Thanks, and the library staff. So here is the bingo sheet. It's got different bingo squares, and we have an X to get us started off with. So there's things like read nonfiction, read outside, read a magazine, read with a flashlight, complete an activity from the packet, which is these papers. Read a book that became a movie, read to a child, read a graphic novel, read while sitting on the floor, read outside. And it kind of goes back, like read a book in your pajamas, read in bed, read on a rainy day. Read a mystery, read for 15 minutes, read a biography, read a book that has a blue cover. So literally this is like just fun things to do with the reading program. So Color Your World to-do list. So make a dinner eating only foods and drinks that are red. Buy oranges and make homemade orange juice. Ask Pandora or Spotify to play the Beatles song Yellow Submarine. Have you ever tried a sour pickle flavored slush or deep fried pickles? Give it a whirl and try those green spears of lip puckering tartness. Make blueberry muffins or blueberry cheesecake. I could even make blueberry pancakes. Find your inner child and read the book Harold and the Purple Crayon or stream the movie, which is a family-friendly film. So this is one of the activity packets. And then there is trivia that you can do. Color Our World book trivia. What book is this? A 1956 children's novel written by Fred Gibson. It received a Newbery Honor in 1957. In 1957, Walt Disney released a film adaptation. And the answers are on the back. Number 2, it was published in 1982. It tells the story of a poor, young, uneducated African-American girl who lives in rural Georgia in the early 1900s. This book was banned from school libraries in the United States between 1984 to 2013. It was adapted into an Academy Award-winning film directed by Steven Spielberg and a Tony Award-winning musical. Number 3. Those who walk it do not return, because at the end of that walk is the room in which sits Cold Mountain Penitentiary's electric chair. Number 4. An 1877 fictional novel is a heart-touching first-person autobiographical memoir. It teaches one about kindness, respect, and empathy towards animals. This novel became an instant bestseller. Number 5. A story of a young man's relationship with his 2 coonhound hunting dogs was first published in 1961, banned several times in several states or schools over the years. And the last one is "Stay Gold, Pony Boy" is a famous quote from what novel? And so it says the answers are on the back. Try not to use Google. So that's something fun that Sam and I can do later on. But it is really exciting. I did the summer reading program every summer growing up. The way they did it when I was growing up is X age / grade to an older grade was how many books can you read? And you guys know me. I am a reader. I was always in competition with one of my friends, and it was either her or I always took first place. Shocker right now. And then when we got older, it was based on pages. And so it was so much fun. And I remember one year we were going on vacation, and like the first day of summer vacation, that like we were leaving on a Sunday or a Saturday. And that Monday was the start of the summer reading program. And so I went in and I talked to the head librarian, who I already knew because I volunteered at the library. And I said, hey, we're going to be on vacation the first week of the summer reading program. May I check out books in advance, not read them until starting on that Monday, and have them count towards the summer reading program? And she's like, well, let me talk to the library board, because they were having a meeting that night, and I'll let you know. And they ended up letting me do that. And so I picked out like a bag full of books, because growing up, vacations were, let's go drive around old army bases and look at the places that are now empty, of which used to be buildings that my dad was in or knew that were supposed to be there. It was awesome. So I had to have something to keep me occupied. And we didn't have smartphones. We had books. And if you were lucky, you had a leap pad. And I remember taking a Discman and having to, take tons of batteries with me to keep my Discman going. It skipped, even though it said it didn't skip. But so the summer reading program has been a part of my life since forever. So I'm really excited that Sam and I are participating in it this year. So yesterday was the official start, and I will let you guys know at the end how it all went. So let me know in the comments, number 1, if you know the answers to any of the trivia questions. Number 2, does your library do a summer reading program? And if so, are you going to participate? If you haven't decided yet, I highly encourage you to get involved. It's just a great way, even if you only get one book read, it's like, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to complete this. So that's it for today's video. Happy reading.